this video we will cover building and editing HTML on the page. We'll start by turning all Tools panel, and here I'll introduce you with common controls on all panels in Momentum except View, and that is this is navigation that enables us to reposition panel left or right. Also we can close it from here. It's the same like we've closed it here. This is another thing specific for Tools panel itself, that's Expand button, and it gives us possibility to have certain things open at all time while we build, and then we can use it in this hover way when we just have to do something quickly. For this purpose we are going to expand it, and this is simple concept of dragging and dropping elements on the page. So when we are dragging and dropping elements, there is one thing to know, that is that there are two types of elements in Momentum Builder. First one is element, and nothing can be dropped inside of element. It can be dropped after or before element itself. And the second type is container, which is main in this case, and element can be dropped inside of a container. When element is dropped inside, it will be the last one in the container. We have mentioned Momentum toolbars in the last video, and now we are going to go in bit more details. Every element on the page has its own toolbar. The first thing the toolbars enable us is to drag and drop certain item inside of a page, so we can rearrange document structure. So in this case, when we grab toolbar here, we can drag and drop. The same principles of zones before and after elements also apply here. The other thing each toolbar has is delete button, and it's there for removing element from the layout itself. We also have adding and managing additional attributes for that specific element. So here we could set up ID or class or area role or whatever we need. There is also this input here, which gives us shortcut for editing classes. We could define a specific class for this element. Also, there is convert to container button. For specific elements which can be converted to a container, there is a possibility to convert it, and it gives us a possibility afterwards. For example, here we have H1 as a container. It gives us possibility to add additional HTML items inside of it. One good example would be to use anchor as a container. So here we have anchor, which will give href value. And after this one, we'll convert this one to container, and inside we can add more elements that will give us the result we need for this anchor. In this case, we've added an icon. We're just going to add href here too, to make it a link. One more useful feature from Tools panel is clipboard. Any element that we have here in the project or group of elements wrapped in some other element can be dragged and pasted to the clipboard. Now we get a copy of it that we can drag and drop into the layout as many times as we like or need.